Imagine stepping outside your door and discovering that some of the world's most valuable superfoods are growing right in your own backyard. It might sound unbelievable, but it's true. Nature has been quietly offering us a bounty of nutrition, often overlooked and underappreciated, just beneath our feet. Yet, most people are pulling these plants out, tossing them into the compost, or discarding them as unwanted weeds, never realizing the treasure they're throwing away. These aren't rare or exotic imports from distant lands. Instead, they're humble weeds, those persistent green shoots that thrive between paving stones, along fence lines, and in the corners of our garden beds. They're survivors, adapting to almost any environment, and they're packed with nutrients. If you want your garden to feed you instead of costing you, you're in the right place. Subscribe to Seedly, because today, we're shining a light on the hidden nutrition that most people walk past every single day without a second thought. We'll introduce you to 10 remarkable plants that are not only edible, but also incredibly nutritious, often containing more vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants than many of the vegetables you'll find at the grocery store. According to the USDA, many wild plants actually contain higher nutrient densities than their cultivated counterparts. The real difference isn't in the plants themselves, but in our knowledge and willingness to recognize their value. So, let's take a closer look at these overlooked superfoods. By learning to identify and use them, you can transform your relationship with your land, your food, and ultimately your health, unlocking a world of nutrition that's been right under your nose all along. Meet purslane, a resilient, humble plant that most gardeners yank out without a second thought, mistaking it for just another pesky weed. But what if we told you that this unassuming green is actually a nutritional powerhouse, hiding in plain sight right in your backyard? While often overlooked in North America, purslane is actually prized in kitchens from Greece to Mexico, celebrated for its unique flavor and impressive health benefits. In Mediterranean countries, it's a staple ingredient, tossed into salads or cooked into savory dishes. In Mexico, it's known as verdolagas and is cherished for its tangy crunch. What truly sets purslane apart is its remarkable nutritional profile. It boasts more plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, than any other leafy vegetable, making it a living supplement right outside your door. Omega-3s are essential for heart and brain health, and most people struggle to get enough from plant sources. But that's not all. Purslane is also rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage and supports healthy skin. It's packed with vitamin C to boost your immune system, as well as magnesium and potassium, minerals that are vital for muscle function, hydration, and overall wellness. Even more impressive, purslane thrives in poor, dry, or rocky soil where other plants struggle to survive. It's a true survivor, flourishing in neglected corners of gardens and yards, making it one of the most sustainable greens you can grow or forage. Its crisp, tangy leaves add a refreshing bite to salads, pairing perfectly with tomatoes, cucumbers, and a drizzle of olive oil. You can also toss it into soups for a nutritious boost, or simply enjoy it fresh as a crunchy, satisfying snack straight from the garden. So next time you spot purslane growing between your vegetables or along a garden path, don't reach for the hoe. Reach for a basket and harvest it instead. By reframing purslane as a valuable crop rather than a weed, you're nourishing your body with what nature intended: fresh, wild nutrition that's as local as it gets. Sometimes, the best supplements aren't found in bottles or on store shelves, but are growing right under your feet, waiting to be discovered and enjoyed. Lamb's quarters, also called wild spinach, often gets dismissed as a weed, but it rivals and even surpasses spinach and quinoa in nutrition. Loaded with calcium, iron, protein, and vitamin A, it's a staple green in many cultures. Its young leaves can be used like spinach, raw, sautéed, or blended into smoothies. Even the seeds, related to quinoa, can be cooked as a grain. Letting lamb's quarters grow isn't neglect, it's abundance. The line between weed and crop is just perspective. Welcome it to your kitchen, not your compost heap. Dandelion, Iconic for its bright yellow flowers, stands out in lawns and meadows everywhere, often considered just a weed. But this humble plant is actually a powerhouse of nutrition and healing. Its cheerful blooms are among the first signs of spring, signaling renewal and vitality in nature. With its jagged, tooth-like leaves, the dandelion is entirely edible and incredibly beneficial. Every part of the plant, from root to flower, offers something unique for our health and well-being. Dandelion greens are loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, as well as essential minerals like calcium, iron, and potassium. These nutrients support healthy vision, strong bones, and a robust immune system, making dandelion a true superfood. Traditionally, dandelion has been used as a spring tonic to cleanse and rejuvenate the body after a long winter, helping to flush out toxins and restore energy. Dandelion tea, made from the roots or leaves, is known to support digestion and promote liver health, gently stimulating the body's natural detoxification processes. Young tender leaves add a pleasant, slightly bitter flavor to salads, pairing well with citrus or vinaigrette dressings for a refreshing, nutrient-rich meal. The golden flowers can be transformed into homemade wine, syrup, or even crispy fritters, bringing a touch of sunshine to your table. Meanwhile, the roots can be roasted and ground to create a caffeine-free coffee substitute, rich in prebiotics that nourish your gut. Dandelion's deep taproot draws up valuable minerals from the soil, making them available to both the plant and ultimately to us when we consume it. This process revitalizes the earth and nourishes our bodies, turning what many see as a nuisance into a vital ally for health. Instead of plucking dandelions and tossing them aside, remember their centuries-old role as both food and medicine, cherished by herbalists and foragers throughout history for their healing properties. Embrace the dandelion and you'll be connecting to a rich tradition of wild food wisdom, one that celebrates nature's gifts and the simple act of gathering nourishment from the land. Chickweed forms lush mats in early spring and autumn, often overlooked but packed with gentle, digestible protein. Rich in vitamins A, C, D, and minerals like iron and magnesium, it's perfect for fresh salads or as a soup topping. Chickweed thrives in cool weather, offering harvests when other crops are dormant. Its mild, sweet flavor and tender texture make it a seasonal staple. What looks like a weed patch could be a living salad bar. Look closer. Chickweed can be a staple, not a nuisance. Plantain, broadleaf or narrowleaf, not the banana, is a medicinal powerhouse found in nearly every yard. Its leaves soothe bites, stings, and cuts, reducing inflammation and promoting healing. Young leaves are edible, rich in vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants. Older leaves work well in soups or stews. Plantain grows where little else will, quietly offering food and first aid. Next time you spot those ribbed leaves, remember, nature's remedy is right at your feet. The common violet, with heart-shaped leaves and purple flowers, is more than ornamental. It's a vitamin C powerhouse. Used for centuries in food and medicine, its flowers can be crystallized, infused, or used in teas. The leaves are mild and tender, perfect for salads or sandwiches. Violets offer more vitamin C than many cultivated greens and bring color and fragrance to your table. Nutrition and beauty can coexist in your garden. Don't mow down violets. Bring their color and nourishment into your life. Red clover's rosy flowers aren't just pretty, they're a traditional remedy for hormonal balance. The blossoms contain phytoestrogens, used for easing menopausal symptoms, and are rich in protein, calcium, and vitamin C. Red clover tea is soothing, and the flowers add color and flavor to salads. This plant also improves soil fertility, signaling a healthy ecosystem. Harvest red clover as both food and medicine. A true gift from your garden. Wood sorrel, with its heart-shaped leaves and lemony flavor, is a wild edible that surprises with every bite. Packed with vitamin C, it was once used to prevent scurvy and is still a favorite forager's green. It thrives in shady, moist spots where other crops struggle. A little goes a long way. Enjoy its tang in salads, soups, or desserts. Its oxalic acid is safe in moderation as part of a varied diet. Next time you spot those leaves, taste and rediscover a wild flavor hiding in plain sight. Wild amaranth, or pigweed, is often dismissed as a pest, but it's an ancient staple grain. Its leaves are high in protein, calcium, iron, and magnesium. Its seeds are a complete protein, rivaling quinoa. Amaranth is prolific, producing thousands of seeds per plant. Young greens are great for stir-fries or soups. Seeds can be ground or cooked as porridge. Allowing amaranth to grow connects you to a legacy of resilience and abundance. Don't overlook wild amaranth. It's a survival food and a superfood. Common mallow, with its rounded leaves and mauve flowers, is rich in mucilage, a soothing remedy for digestion and coughs. Historically, mallow inspired marshmallows thanks to its thickening roots. Its leaves and flowers are edible, with a mild, creamy texture, great for stews or salads. Mallow is also a source of vitamin A, C, and calcium. It thrives in tough soils, quietly offering nourishment where other plants won't. By learning to use mallow, you reclaim a forgotten food and nurture yourself with centuries-old healing. These plants aren't rare. They're ignored. Once you see them differently, your yard becomes a resource, not a problem. The so-called weeds underfoot are a living pantry and pharmacy, waiting to nourish and heal. Always identify plants correctly before eating. Not every wild plant is safe, but knowledge turns risk into opportunity. The most valuable plants in your life might be the ones you've been removing all along.